Sinclair here, and today I have something juicy for the futurepreneur. That's the entrepreneur of the future that's going to impact our future. So today I got to start off with something a little grim, but hey, it's reality. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics, most businesses, 20% of businesses fail within the first 2 years of opening. 45% fail within the first 5 years, 65% within the 10 years, so only 25% survive past 15 years. Ouch. But with this kind of information, now that you know better, you can do better and set yourself up for success moving forward. So, a few reasons why businesses tend to fail are inadequate management of finances, useless investments, a weak viable concept, minimal cash reserves, lack of business acumen, low self-motivation, and the list can go on and on and on. So today, what we're going to talk about is what I call the pull plug point, also known as the P.P.P. The P.P.P. is a predetermined point where turning your ideal into a business reaches its pain threshold, you will stop moving forward, also known as pulling the plug. In the hospital or the medical industry, when people are on ICU, intensive care units and things of that nature, they'll pull their families to the side and say, hey, your child's in a coma, it doesn't look like they're ever gonna come out. What do you wanna do? Do you wanna keep them on life support, or do you wanna just pull the plug? And that's a tough decision that the parent has to make. So, a lot like your body has pain receptors that lets you know that, hey, what I'm doing is hurting me. If you put your hand on a hot stove, it may be okay for a second, but at some point your body goes, hey, if you don't let go, you're gonna die. Your business is the same way, okay? And your P.P.P. is usually determined by what is of value to you. So if you find that starting your business, you are becoming overly stressed and becoming sickly, or your relationships with your friends and families are becoming damaged to the point that you almost can't repair them anymore, or that you even find that you thought you were going to come into entrepreneurship and have a good time and drink mojitos and have fun with your friends, but you find that you're lacking freedom because you're always doing this, you may need to consider pulling the plug. Now, there's going to be times, because I'm sure someone's watching this going, well, Sinclair, winners never quit. And that's true in some cases. Some cases you're going to come to your pull plug point and ask yourself, should I pull the plug or not? And the thing is, you have to ask yourself, one, revert back to your core reason of making it your pull plug point or your P.P.P. and ask yourself, am I okay with the consequences that may come from me, not pulling the plug and pursuing my business venture? Because I know this isn't Disney World. So when you're in business, there's no guarantee that at the end you're gonna get the golden ticket. What you're probably gonna get in most cases is a golden lesson. But that's great, because every lesson is a building block for you to move to where you want to be in life. So as an entrepreneur, so to bring this into a better view of P.P.P., let me give you an example. Let's say your P.P.P. was $5,000 and you hit that point. You would have to look at it and see if should I override it or not. You ask yourself, well, I know if I override my $5,000, I will be tapping into my college fund. Ooh, which then will put stress on my family and make my future uncertain. Ooh, do I want to override that? That's something that you have to ask yourself. If I override it, am I okay with not going to college and potentially losing the money? If yes, so that you can pursue your business venture, do it. If not, I highly recommend you pull the plug. Because for myself, when I was starting my business, at the time I thought I was being optimistic. Nowadays I realize it was an inadequate management of finances as well as lack of business acumen. I used to go to the grocery store and pick up anything that I felt like my sauce needed. And every time I would just walk out and I'll just throw the receipts away. That's a huge no-no in entrepreneurial land, because you need to take those receipts and figure out where you are financially compared to your P.P.P. or even down to taxes. But in my case, if you're watching this and you're a future entrepreneur, you might not have a lot of expendable cash. So you need to know where are you in terms of finances so that you will know, hey, this business venture is becoming a little too costly for me to even try to get off the ground. Is it really viable? So the golden rule that I'm gonna leave you off with here today: business may not succeed, so have a P.P.P. Okay? Now, if you would like to learn more about entrepreneurship, boom, this is the holy grail. My workbook called The Entrepreneurial Journey, a guide from ideal to creation. Everything in there is from tips, tools, techniques, expansion activities, anything to help you move from where you are currently to where you desire to be as an entrepreneur. So if you have any questions, don't be a stranger. Reach out to me at Sinclair@4dperformance.org. Again, that is Sinclair@4dperformance.org. Until next time, stay blessed, and remember, Y-O.
Hola. This is Sarah checking in from Spain.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is Nick coming to you from the United States.
Hallo zusammen, this is Samantha checking in from Germany.
The unknown series is hilarious, and the tips and stories on the activity book has been really helpful. So, what are you waiting for? Support the YO movement!
I support the YO movement. If you haven't joined in yet, what are you waiting for? YO.
I support the YO movement.